Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. In this video, we will proceed to the last subtopic of chapter 1, which is 1.3 logarithm. The learning outcome for subtopic 1.3 logarithms are: we need to know how to define logarithm, distinguish between ln m and log m, state and prove the law of logarithm, change the base of logarithm, and lastly, solve equation involving logarithm. Definition of logarithm. Actually, logarithm is a number y where y greater than 0 for any given base a, where a also greater than 0 and is written as log y base a equal to x, where y equal to a to the power of x. Actually, logarithm and index that we learn in subtopic 1.1, there's relationship between them. So from index form, let's say y equal to a to the power of x. Actually, from index form, we can transform into logarithmic form. Which is log a y equal to x. If we recall what we learned during index subtopic 1.1, okay, which one is our base? Yang mana base kita? Okay, so the value of a is our base. Okay, so if we compare with logarithmic form, index form and logarithmic form, log form, this value of a is what we call the base of log. So actually dia ada kena mengena index dengan log. Okay, that's why from index form we can change it into logarithmic form, and vice versa, logarithmic form also we can change into index form. Kita boleh tukar daripada index tukar kepada log, begitu juga dengan log kita boleh tukar kepada index. Okay, so how to remember the formula to change from logarithmic form to index form? Okay, for me, when we have log y base a equal to x, when we want to change into index form, just turunkan y, okay, and our base a ni dia mengembang besar jadi base index, power x ni dia akan tendang jadi kuasa macam tu. So this is the way how to remember how to change from logarithmic form into index form. We start with example 1. Change to index form. So A, given that log, we want to change it into index form. So compare with formula that I told you before. When we have log base a y equal to x, so to change it into index, just turunkan y equal to base a, kembang jadi belah kanan, and then power kita tendang jadi, x kita tendang jadi power. Okay, so now kita dah ada rumus ni. This is the formula. Okay, so for example 1a, we have log 8 base 2 equal to 3. When we want to change into index form, just turunkan 8 equal to 2 kembang jadi base and power 3. Okay, if we check 2 to the power of 3, it is actually equal to 8. Now proceed to 1b. We have log 25 base 1 over 5 equal to negative 2. To change it into index form, just turunkan 25 base 1 over 5 mengembang, okay, and then negative 2 tendang jadi power. Okay. So this is what we call index form. For example 2, we need to change from index form into logarithmic form. So again, kita compare dengan rumus tadi. Log base A y equal to x. So we have y equal to a to the power of x. So this is our formula just now. Okay, now we have 3 squared equal to 9. Okay, from our formula that I write for you just now, y equal to a to the power of x. Okay, kita boleh compare terus. Dia akan jadi log base a y equal to x. Jadi from here just write log base a. So a duduk kat sini. So a dia adalah 3. Y 9 equal to x dekat power. So 2. From index 3 squared equal to 9, we can change it into log 9 base 3 equal to 2. Next, example 2b. 10 squared equal to 100. So 10 squared equal to 100. Again, when we have compare dengan rumus tadi, ax equal to y, okay, dia akan jadi log base a y equal to x. From 10 squared equal to 100, dia akan jadi log, okay, this one is our a. So base a 10 y, this is our y. So 100 equal to our x dekat power. So power dia 2. So x dia 2. Okay, so like this lah. For example 3, without using calculator, find the value of log 1 over 8 base 2. Okay, I know calculator sekarang sangat canggih. Okay, we can simply key in the data and straight away we can get the value. But in this example, stated that without using calculator. Okay, if we straight away write the answer, the examiner will know you use calculator to find the answer. So of course kita akan hilang markah. So we have log 1 over 8 base 2. Okay, one of the way to solve this equation is we can change 1 over 8. Bila 1 over 8, recall the concept that we learn in 1.1 indices. Okay, so bila 1 over 8, if you still remember 1 over a, bila kita tukar, dia akan jadi a to the power of negative 1. So 1 over 8, we will write 8 to the power of negative 1. And then we have base 2, and here we have 8. After this, you will learn properties of log. 8 actually we can change it into because this one is base 2, so 8 pun kita cuba cari ada tak base 2. So 8 to the power of 3 and power negative 1. Okay, simplify. So log base 2, if you still remember 3 we can times with negative 1. That's why we will get negative 3. Okay, after this you will learn log 2 base 2 is actually equal to 1. And when we have log and power here, okay, power ni kita boleh bawa ke depan. So kita boleh tulis sebagai negative 3 log 2 base 2. Log 2 base 2 actually equal to 1. That's why negative 3 times 1, the final answer is negative 3. Okay, this is one of the method that we can solve this example. So I call it method number 1. Method 1. Okay, next I will show you another method that we can use. So I call it method number 2. Okay, we have log 2 log 1 over 8 base 2. So let this equal to x. Okay, in the last part of this subtopic we will learn how to solve log equation. So this is some sort of part 4 lah nanti. Okay, so if you still remember, just now I show you how to remember when we have log a y equal to x, we want to change it into index. So we will get y equal to a to the power of x. So here we have x equal to log 2 1 over 8. Okay, kalau tak nampak susun macam rumus. So log 1 over 8 base 2 equal to x. Okay, change into index form. 1 over 8 kekal, stay. Base 2 transfer ke sini, dia akan jadi base 2, and x dia akan jadi power. Okay, and then 1 over 8. Since this one base 2, 1 over 8, actually we can change it into 8 to the power of negative 1. Same like method number 1. Okay, and then this one is 2 to the power of x. Again, 8. This one base 2, so 8 kita boleh change kepada base 2 also. So 2 to the power of 3 is actually equal to 8. So negative 1 dekat luar equal to 2 to the power of x. Again, 3 times negative 1, we will have 2 times negative 3 equal to 2 to the power of x. Okay, if you still remember how to solve indices equation, so when we have base 2 and base 2, we can, yes, we can compare the power. So that's why we will get x equal to negative 3. That's why our final answer samalah antara method 2 and method 1. Finally, example 3b, again we want to find the value of log 4 base 1 over 2, but without using calculator. Okay, so for this example, you can use method number 1 or method number 2 that I show you before, or any method yang bersesuaian lah, suitable method untuk kita selesaikan ni. Actually banyak lagi cara. Okay, but just now I just show you 2 method. Okay, so for example, I use method number 2. So let x equal to log 4 base 1 over 2. Okay, as I told you before, when we have log a y equal to x, we can change it into index. So, kita akan dapat y equal to base A ni, dia akan mengembang x ni, dia akan kita tendang jadi power. So, from this formula, okay, we want to solve x equal to log 4 base 1 over 2. Kalau tak nampak, susun dulu. Ikut macam rumus tu. So, we have log 1 over 2, 4 equal to x. Okay. So, kita tukar kepada index dulu. Okay. Log 4 base 1 over 2 equal to x. So, 4 equal to base 1 over 2 tukar ke belah kiri. And then, x ni tendang jadi power. So, now we have 4 equal to 1 over 2 to the power of x. We want to solve for the value of x. Kita nak cari nilai x tu berapa. So, dapatlah nanti nilai log 4 base 1 over 2 tu. Okay. Now, we want to solve this index. Use method that we learn in subtopic 1.1 indices. Okay. So, 4, kalau tak nampak, tulis je dulu. 4, 1 over 2. If you still remember, if you have 1 over A, kita boleh tukar kepada A to the power of negative 1. So, 1 over 2, we can change it into 2 to the power of negative 1. Put bracket and power outside. Now, we have base 2. Actually, 4, we can also change to base 2. So, 4, 2 squared. So, 2 negative 1 times x. Negative 1 times x. Negative x. From concept subtopic 1.1, now we have base 2 and base 2. Only one term on both side. Bila base sama, kita boleh buat apa? Kita boleh compare dia punya power. Okay, that's why we can write negative x equal to 2. So, our x is equal to negative 2. After that, make conclusion. Log 4 base 1 over 2 is actually equal to negative 2. That's all for this part. Try to understand, okay? All the best for this subtopic. Jangan cuak-cuak. Sayonara.